So I'm on the way to the gym. I don't want to look at the camera because I'm driving. I don't want to be distracted. So I'm just gonna, I won't see any questions. If you ask any questions, I won't see it until after. But so I'm working at KMart back in the 80s. I think it was 1987. And I'm working security. And believe it or not, I mean, I know it sounds, it doesn't sound like a big deal, like KMart Security, but we had some crazy stories. Crazy stuff. I chased people into the parking lot. I chased a guy into the woods. I chased a guy in my car all the way to the projects in Hartford. We had little fights with people. A lady bit me. Lots of crazy stuff, right? So we had the two-way mirror up in the back of the store overlooking the hardware, drills and stuff. And I was watching because people were still in the drills. Big money, I don't know how much they were at the time, $70, whatever it was. So I'm up there and I'm videotaping the aisle, and I see this old guy. He literally looks like a mafia guy. He looks like a godfather, right? And he's there with his long trench coat, and he's got the hat, the mafia older Italian guy hat, and his wife is there with him. They're 70s, I guess. So I'm rolling the tape and I'm watching. I'm literally watching this guy. I'm literally like looking right at him. If the mirror wasn't there, he'd be able to see me. I'm right next to him, and he's being slick and he's looking around. So he puts I think it was a drill bit, and he put the drill bit in his pocket. So I had him on film anyway, but I saw him, so I got him, right? So I go down and I get him, and I get him and his wife, and I bring them into the store. So we're going downstairs, and she's giving me a little mouth, like she's giving me a little attitude, and my husband isn't a thief. My husband wouldn't do that. I said, all right, let's wait till we get downstairs, lady, right? So we're in the office. I've got the VCR there, and she gives me the audio, the attitude. So I'm like, all right, I tell you what, why don't we roll the tape? let's videotape it. Let's watch the tape and see what you think. So, and I'm like narrating it. I'm like, all right, there you go. There's you. You're the lookout. And there's you, sir, with your trench coat. Look at what are you looking at? Why are you looking both ways? What's going on? There it is. the drill bit goes in the pocket. And I go, I gotcha. Right? So, long story short, you have to call the police. I don't know if I called the police on that one. I might not have. Whatever happened. But either way, you have to take a picture of the people you catch. You take a picture of them because they're not allowed back in the store anymore. So my good friend, he works there. So he comes in. So I'm all hyped up. I'm like, oh, you gotta see this guy who's funny. I catch this guy, and here, I'll show you the video. So we go downstairs, and we're watching the video, and all of a sudden I look at him, and he looked like he was gonna cry. Right? So he's teared up, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, that's my grandfather. I mean, out of all the people in the world I could have caught, I caught this guy's grandfather. And so I'm sure they discussed me later in the week at the family dinner when the grandmother was talking about how I was kind of abrasive, but she's telling me I didn't see what I saw. I said, lady, I got it on film. But so out of all the people I could have caught, I caught my good friend, caught his grandfather. So hopefully he sees this video and finds some amusement in it. And that's it, man. Until next time.